Live from New York, it's Life with Bucky. Life with Bucky, the program that answers almost any question. And featuring world-famous dancers, the Buckettes, the Come As You Are Orchestra, and Bucky's special guest star, world-renowned musician, composer, and cat historian, Stephanie Cymbalist. And I'm Peter the Human. Now the star of Life with Bucky, her royal Buckiness, the world's most amazing cat, Bucky. So many emails this week, Bucky, about the 2029 Feline Music Awards to be held right here at New York's historic Stranded Theater on Broadway. Kitties and some people are thrilled that you will be co-hosting with either Taylor Swift or Beyonce or Ricky Gervais or Keanu Reeves or Brooklyn College's very own Renata Finkelstein. Okay, now before we meet special guest star, world-renowned musician, composer, and cat historian Stephanie Cymbalist, alert listener Natalie Attire of Overshoe, Kentucky writes, "My kitty Sherlock has a unique knack for finding things around the house that have gone missing. I'm so impressed with his investigative abilities that Sherlock could benefit from attending a private detective school or getting some sort of official diploma and opening a small business from home. What do you think?" While Bucky is thinking about how best to answer, let's turn to the Come As You Are Orchestra and Patty, Maxine, Laverne, Hazel, and Tiptoe, the 5 tapping Buckettes and their 20 paws. Buckettes fan Roland McDonald of Oblong, Hawaii, requests the Buckettes dance to any lovely Hawaiian song. Okay then, this is a typical Hawaiian tourist tune. My surfboard is waxed for you. Tapping Buckettes and their 20 paws. My surfboard is waxed for you. All the kitties here in the Stranded Theater on Broadway were swaying to and fro to the lovely island music. And that went out to Roland McDonald of Oblong, Hawaii. Now, alert listener Natalie Attire of Overshoe, Kentucky, writes that her kitty Sherlock has become quite good at discovering lost items around the house and wants to know if he would benefit from attending a community college, perhaps, taking courses in criminology, for example, and earning a diploma and opening a detective agency from home to earn some extra money and solve mysteries for others. So true, Bucky. Bucky tells us there can never be too much education. Sherlock attending a school for private detectives, for example, is a very nice idea. Bucky reminds us that she is a fully licensed private detective in the United States, Canada, and Britain, and solved minor incidents such as missing slippers and major crimes such as homicide, often with the help of Anvil, her London butler and detective colleague. She tells some of these stories in her book. Because crime solving is very labor-intensive, many kitties find it cuts too deeply into their nap time. Be certain this is something your Sherlock really wants. Oh, that must be Bucky's special guest star, musician, composer, and cat historian Stephanie Cymbalist. and all the kiddies here at New York's historic Stranded Theater on Broadway have been dancing on stage and in the aisles, anxiously awaiting your arrival.
Why is that?
Well, they really don't know. Miss Cymbalist, you are an expert in so many things. But first, can you tell us a bit about your cat history work?
Of course I can. That's why Bucky invited me. Over a span of nearly 20 years, I've been able to research the lives of cats important to historical events.
Can you give us an example?
Of course I can. I'm not a fool. Bucky, where did you find this guy? Most everyone remembers Alfred the Great, King of England, from 871 to 899. But do they remember his cat's name? No, they do not. Alfred's cat was named Elderberry, and Elderberry's descendants include Philip II's kitty Magnesia, and George Washington's cat was George III. Queen Betty Davis's cat was Oscar II. And Bucky, I discovered that you are, in fact, a descendant of ICU, King George Clooney's cat, and have traced your parentage all the way back to Alfred the Great and Elderberry.
That is amazing.
Yes, it is.
All this, and you compose and play music.
Well, I do need something to do in my spare time.
What instrument do you play?
Well, I play the cymbal.
You do?
I just said so. Weren't you listening?
It's such a coincidence that you play the cymbal and your name is Cymbalist. How do you account for this?
You'll need to ask my father, Ephraim Cymbalist Jr.
Can you play something you composed for our audience here today?
Yes, this is a piece titled Clash.
That's it? Just Clash?
I can improvise to it a little bit.
Is there more?
Not really. That was a concert piece, you know. Well, here, I can add to it something I'm working on right now.
More Bucky exclusive kitty history and music composing for cymbals in the full color collection of funny and loving short stories in the Book of Bucky at Amazon.com. And Bucky wants all of you to know that your vet is the best source of pet care information. And Bucky would like everyone to know no cymbals were injured in the making of today's show. Until next time, so long.
Oh, hi there, human beings. I'm Bucky, the world's most amazing cat. And I want to tell you about my new book, Life with Bucky. It's now at Amazon. Oh, it's so funny and loving because it's about me. I think you'll love the book an awful lot. It's got so many wonderful pictures and stories about, me. Okay, have fun, take care, good people, and remember, there's nothing you can do for your cat more than love him or her as much as you possibly can.